Hey, it's Mechanic Dave here, coming to you from the underside of the Veloster. And this time we are going to be doing a couple of things. One of them, well, I guess technically two of them. All right, maybe we're doing four things. Don't get me confused on these numbers. The first two things we're doing are necessary. These are e-brake cables. My parking brake hasn't worked since I bought the car, and it's really irritating when you park at Dunks and you want to leave the car running, the AC's on, it's so hot, and it just starts rolling away, and you're like, fuck, and you just put it in gear and shut it off. You get back into a hot car. It sucks, but it is what it is, but we can fix it. So we're doing that. The next thing is we're getting rid of the rear reflectors on the back of the bumper. Let me show you what we're talking about. See these little fuckers? Ugly. Oh, sorry, I just farted. Ugly and stupid. People don't like them, don't like looking at them. The owners don't like having them. So, what we got here from Custom Car Grills are these mesh vents that are just going to glue in place and take the place of the reflectors, and it'll look a little bit nicer. So, ooh, there's an already how-to installation guide. Too bad. I'm going to figure this out the hard way. So, looks to me like the trim piece is just held in by clips, and the reflector is screwed in place. So we're just going to get those screws out and then pop the trim out, and then we got to tape it up with like electrical tape or whatever, and then Dremel it, and then glue it in place. I should probably see if I have some kind of glue. Oh, we got the shoe goo. This stuff's actually pretty good and pretty handy. Not necessarily automotive, but, you know, if you use it in an automotive application, then it becomes an automotive thing. So, that stuff's pretty good. It's pretty strong, dries clear. And that's all we're going to need to just, and then right on top of the trim ring. So we are going to try removing those screws the right way. I want this one instead. We're going to try unscrewing it, and if it doesn't work, then I'm just going to cut the tabs. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I was originally going to start filming and hope it would skip over, and I was just going to be like, all right, I'm cutting it. But you know what? We have patience, and we do things the right way, and it yields reward. How lovely. Look at that. Boop. One done. That's it, I'm cutting it. I didn't actually have to cut it out. I just snatched it, and it came out. Yes. Ooh. Just my swing now. Oh, I guess we're just gonna have to make the best of it. Great success. All right, and then there's a tab here, and somewhere over there, and it just pops right out. Actually, you can see the tabs. 1, 2, 3, 4. You just want to make sure those don't break, just so it can clip back in. Stickers. So the next thing it says to do is electrical tape right along the edge, all the way around, and this is all that's going to get cut out. Which I suppose if you had it behind it, you could just bend it and you'd have that circular vent, but we're going to live dangerously. And if I fuck it up, then I'm going to buy another piece and we'll just put it in the circle. So once you get rid of That centerpiece, you just bend the mesh a little bit, lay it down flat, and then you goop all around it. So now that everything is cut out, the mesh is formed into shape. It says the zip tie, the mesh to the thing. I painted it trim black just because I can. And once it's zip tied in place and kind of formed to the contour, you just start taking your goop of choice and just start right around, and then let it dry and it gets installed. So when all is said and done, don't mind the goop just falling off. When all is said and done, it should look something like this. Not half bad. Not bad for 40 bucks. Better than the fucking big red circles. But that's gonna be that. And then we'll check on them in the morning and throw them back on. So real quick, let's talk about the parking brake shit. Let me get my light. So I'm no modern car expert, but it looks to me like this shit has been cut so that the e-brake can go more. And I don't have my screwdriver. God damn it, I am the most unprepared. Oh, hey, screwdriver. Ah, no, I don't have a light. Fucking shit. Oh. The arm moves. And now I have obviously ripped the e-brake handle and come out here and spun the wheel. Nothing happens, so I'm pretty sure the cam gear inside the caliper is worn out or broken. So, yeah. And the other side seems close to the same way. Again, it pulls and it's just not grabbing. So I don't think the cables are necessarily stretched. If they are, obviously we got cables over there to put in, but I'm gonna go ahead and order up some calipers and we'll throw those on and see if that makes a difference. Because all I did was paint these red. I never actually replaced them. I just put pads and rotors in it. So we're gonna get some new calipers and see if that'll help with our parking brake issue. All right, almost 24 hours has passed. And we've removed the zip ties and all of the goop has hardened. And I gotta say, they look way better than those stupid ass reflectors. This one kind of got munched a little bit just because I was dragging the Dremel on the cross. So just make sure you don't do that. Also, make sure you have a taller cutoff disc than a tiny little disc, which is why it was dragging. But you know what? Looks fine from there. Looks fine from that angle. But we're gonna put those in and we're gonna see how it looks. It's gonna look way better, guarantee it. And I also painted some of the inside as well with trim black, just so there's not like miscoloration through the vents. All right, those look way better than those reflectors. Way better. I don't have the screws in. There's a screw that goes in there and then one or two up there. But I think the friction and those clips will hold them in for right now, but I am going to put those screws in before it really gets starting to be driven. But, way better. Way better indeed.